What's good, 1K family, bro? Look, man, we got Ren breaks down High Ren. You feel me? He finna break it down to us, the reason why he wrote the song and all that. But let's aim for 150 likes on this video, man. On the road to 2K subscribers, man. Subscribe to the channel. And we finna see what that boy Ren up there talking about. See what he got for us today. But hey, let me know if y'all want me to react to more Ren music,
One
man.
of the songs
No
we use,
cap.
it's not on this body of work, but High Ren,
Yeah.
it it is so brutally honest, and it's a conversation amongst yourself. And I mean, are you crafting that record thinking back to where you were mentally at that time, or are you crafting that record from a space where, like, what you hear is where you were? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think with that song, because I mean, it's impossible for my house stuff not to leak into stuff, just 'cause it's been so much a big part of my periphery. But that song was really, I mean, the core of it was really just the human plight, not the plight of the chronically ill person, but just the human plight of these two duality, the ego.
I feel like the song High Ren, he was literally, most of all, it motivated a lot of people because it's stuff that a lot of people do go through. And if you know, Ren has been going through a little bit of some stuff, which a lot of people know that. And it speaks value in his song, especially in his lyrics, the way he sing it. It's almost like he was speaking to two different personalities in that song. Like, for real.
And the self-doubt and the overconfidence and the over-doubt. It was just really like the doubt of me as a creator. And it was quite fun, actually, at times for me to just poke fun at that, poke fun at myself and not take it too seriously, you know. And yeah, and I think that's why it did so well, because it was on a human level just relatable to a lot of people.
Like I said,
You don't have to have gone through a big life full of trauma to be able to have a voice inside that's like, you can't do that, especially in today's age, man. Like, with like the barrage of, like, we're put under a microscope, and social media has made us all performers. Like, all of us are now entertainers because we're all just showing little snippets of our lives, which I think is a new thing for the human brain to process.
hey though, people gotta understand, like, in the song High Ren, right? Like he said, it's relatable to a lot of people. A lot of people were saying that sometimes his music help people out because what he goes through, a lot of people go through too. You feel me, the bad and the good people go through, like, for
so
real.
observed makes you very self-aware.
That's what's so good about his music.
Within
It
that
speaks
realm of
value.
self-awareness becomes a lot of self-criticism, right? So and I think that's why. And also as well, I mean, it's a 9-minute song, which is a bit of
for
bit
real.
of an antithesis. It's bit of a
That's the longest song I heard. I ain't gonna lie.
juxtaposition to what is successful
Like,
these days,
original
which is
song.
short, fast food content. You know, yeah.
Well, because you're telling a real story, and honestly, it's so, the details are so vivid, and the way you produce it, I can see you talking to yourself in a mirror. You
Yeah.
can see the duality, like the two sides of you.
Yeah.
Super.
I just said
Yeah,
that too.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Exquisite song.
Yeah,
Really fucking exquisite.
appreciate that.
When is that a stream of consciousness, or how does that work?
I had the concept for years, actually. I hadn't done anything with it. I knew I wanted to do it, and I actually had a whole 4-minute long song which I scrapped all of the lyrics for, which was a similar sort of concept. But then I came back to it years later because you know, I'd gotten better at guitar, I'd gotten better at lyric writing. And
Yeah,
I was like, oh, I
he's
wanna bring this
literally
concept.
so good at guitar. And if I'm being honest, High Ren was like the first song I ever heard by him. Like, I just got hooked onto him. Actually, I put myself onto him. I was looking for music one day and I just searched up Ren out of nowhere. It was on a mistake. I'm searching up Ren, and then I just ran into his channel, and I'm like, dude in a wheelchair. So I'm like, yeah, I listen to it. I'm like, dang, his music is authentic and it speaks value to a lot of people, and it actually got a meaning to it. If you watch my channel, you know I like music that got meaning to it. It speaks value, it speaks the truth, and it try to help people out. And that's what his music do. It got authentic music, relatable to a lot of people, and it got actually speaks value. And that's literally the first song I ever heard by him. That's how I got put on to him. It was kind of crazy, and I'm like, I'm glad I ran into this dude.
Video.
You feel me?
I never really expect it to go the way it did, and in the end as well, the end was a lot.
At first, I thought it was crazy.
With me,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
off in myself.
But then I want to start digging deeper
after
into the
negative
lyrics. I'm
voice
like,
gets too
okay,
much.
cool.
And I remember showing my friend, and they were like, "Ren, why are your songs always so bloody depressing?" And I was like, That's a good point. And so I went away and thought about it, sat with it for a while, and then I wrote that last verse, which ended up being my favourite verse in the song, which is a lot more hopeful and bringed a lot more, which was actually more true to my story at the time as well. So it was
Like you said, it was
yeah,
going through a lot.
I'm really glad that they pulled me up on it in that way, actually, because I think it's my favourite thing. It is the kind of acceptance of the dark and the light, rather than one winning over the other, because it's not even really the light winning over the dark of the hope. It's just more that those two things exist in parallel duality,
And they could exist, and they should exist on any given day.
and they always do. That's the thing. I think this we're obsessed with the narrative of good versus evil in Hollywood, in stories, and
I know this is like kind of off topic, but I know a lot of y'all know who YNW Millie is, but the two personality shit.
thing, and it's always
Hell.
like the battle of good versus evil, and whether in a horror
Bad
film
versus
or
evil. Then he was in my
superhero
song
film,
High
like,
Rent. He
always
was speaking to
wins,
two
but I don't really think
personalities.
that's the truth.
Basically, if
I
you
think
literally
that-
heard the song,
I
that
think
jump was
that
kind of
it's
hard the
more
way he
akin
did
to
it.
the
Cause
yin-yang
I
thing,
ain't gonna lie, I thought he was
where
crazy at first, but then I
both
started,
exist
like I
inside
said, I
each
started to
other,
look deeper,
and there'll always
and I started to
be
see
a
why.
place for
I'm
both
like,
and a
dang,
need for both.
it's like he's speaking to himself, but he's speaking to his other half of himself.
Yeah, and I think that acceptance makes, because I think we're such harsh critics.
I heard a lot of music
you know
like
what I mean?
that,
We're so quick to point fingers
Yeah.
at people without accepting our own hypocrisy within that. But I do think life becomes less of a struggle when you don't see as things as this is good, this is bad, this is black, this is white. Because I think when things are like that, it becomes a little bit more jarring to navigate life.
Yeah. That is kind of, he really tells the truth on some of the stuff that he write. And I gotta react to the song that he just made. I heard it on TikTok, but I couldn't, you feel me? I was so busy, I ain't had time to. I might react to it today. Just let me know if y'all want me to react to it today. It's called Uninvited, I think, by Rian. And like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if y'all want to see more videos like this on the channel. And on the road to 2K subscribers, and I'm gonna see y'all next video. 1K family, no cap.
We're shooting again.
Entertainment that's 100 points.